I just want to put a statement out there before we start this video. I am not a licensed mechanic. If you don't feel comfortable doing this yourself, make sure you go to a licensed mechanic to do so. If you're handy, you know what you're doing. This is just a helpful video for the Tesla Model Y and T Sportline wheels. Hey guys, Brad Scott here. Today we are going to be switching to my winter wheel and tire setup for the Tesla Model Y. We're going with the T Sportline TSS 18-inch wheel with the Wildpeak tires. So these ones are all-terrain tires rated excellent for snow and ice. And we're going to switch out the 21-inch Uber turbine wheels that come with the Model Y Performance. So we're just going to be using this little, this was actually part of the jack to hold the handle against it when it was shipping. So I'm going to use this to set into the little hole in the center cap, and you just pop it in there and then pull it straight out. If you're using an Allen key, anything like that, just make sure you've got a good grip on it, because otherwise you could drop the center cap and scratch it. So we're going to do that. You're just going to pop it in there and just give it a good yank. So on the back side, it's just got these little clips and a ring like a spring. So that's that. So T Sportline have a really great kind of do-it-yourself at home kit that comes with a breaker bar, the right size socket to take off the Tesla wheels, as well as a torque wrench, and also little pucks that go into the jack point. So I'll show you that later, but we're just going to loosen up the different lug nuts right now before we jack them up, and then we'll finish loosening them up once it's up on the jack. So you just kind of do it in a star position. So first one, and this comes with a nice plastic piece so you don't scratch your rims. So we're just going to get it all nice and loose while it's still on the ground. I think we got them all. So T Sportline's kit comes with the pucks that are needed for jacking up your Tesla. If you don't use these in the factory jack points, you could damage the battery, you could damage any part of the Tesla. So make sure you put these into the hole before jacking anything up on the Tesla. I'm going to show you where the hole is right now. So if you look underneath the car, kind of about a foot away from each tire, you'll see this hole right there, and the pucks just pop right up in there, and just make sure you push it in. Okay, we're back again. We ran into a small hitch, and that is that with the Model Y Performance, the jack that I have is a little bit too high to fit underneath the puck. And so what we did is we got our leveling kit that we use for our Sprinter van when we're camping, and we drove the car up onto all four tires onto just one block. So now let's see if we are able to clear and get to the puck. So now the jack stand will clear underneath there, and we're going to go ahead and jack it up just high enough to where we can get the jack stands under the suspension arm, which is right over here. Can you see if it's under the thing? Is it centered good? Right there, it's fitting into the middle. Yep. I need to go a tiny bit higher so I can get this under there. So that is for safety. If the jack slips out or falls, that jack stand will catch it on the suspension arm. So now we're just gonna hand loosen these lug nuts one by one. Just gonna set them in my little tray here. Okay, so now that all the lug nuts are off, we're just gonna go ahead and lift it up and off. You can really see how big the brakes are on the performance model. Okay, so we're gonna put the new wheels on. Just get the bolts all lined up. Okay, I'm just gonna we're just gonna get them hand tight first. So now that we've got them just hand tight, I'm gonna take the torque wrench. It's set for 129 foot-pounds. I'm not gonna fully tighten them right now because it's still up on the jack. We're just gonna snug it up a little bit before we set it down. And just do a star pattern on this. And you'll see that they'll spin. So just snug them up a little bit, and then let's make sure our little plate that they were on is under that. We're gonna go ahead and remove our jack stands. Down. That's not good. No, this thing sucks. It's sketchy as hell. So now we're just gonna use the torque wrench set for 129 foot-pounds, and we're gonna tighten everything up. So you'll hear a nice little click once it's tight. Okay, we're just gonna go in a star pattern. Yeah, good. So the last thing, we're gonna put on the Tesla factory center caps. I purchased these separately from T Sportline. So you're just gonna pop them on in the middle, and then that's how you install each wheel and tire. So you're just gonna go and finish the rest of the car. All right, you guys, so for anyone looking for a good winter tire setup, these are the 18-inch TSS Sportline wheels with the Falken Wildpeak all-terrain tires. So these are great, rated excellent for snow, ice. They have a good wear rating. Check it out yourself, but I'll drop a link in the description below where you can get those accessories to install the wheels, as well as the wheels and tires themselves. So thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.